Over the course of the next few years, we know that Marvel Studios is set to introduce the multiverse in multiple projects we are aware of and some we are not. Now, of course, what happens next remains to be seen, but the producer of Marvel Studios' What If teases that there will be interesting new ways to explore the multiverse in the MCU beyond just the TV series. So this piece of info came at us directly from Marvel Studios' Brad Winderbaum, who is the man looking over the whole What If side of Marvel Studios and expanding that multiverse. And he specifically talked a little bit about the first season, what we can expect in the second season, and he teased a little bit of what's to come with more Marvel Studios animation that he's involved with, because they're building a separate studio to do way more animation that's set within the MCU. And going beyond that, he teased that it doesn't just stop there. There will be more ways to explore the multiverse of the MCU outside of just the cartoons that they're doing, and of course live action, and incorporating it all one between the other. Now, what exactly this means and how they aim to do it, I mean, you be the guess. Are they going to make MCU comics? Are we going to get a line of comics that are set after a specific event or an episode in the MCU, or a specific episode of What If that fleshes out more of those details? I think that would be kind of cool. Are we going to take some of these individual episodes that had a great reaction and possibly explore them in live action further? Because I think a Captain Carter series would be incredible. You know, something to fit that gap, or something along with more unique takes that we haven't seen yet, or something just going completely off the wall and bringing us into a corner of the Marvel Universe we've never thought of, but you could really explore something there, you know? Like, who's to say they don't get Dominic Cooper back and they're like, hey, what if we do a World War II period piece where you have the version of the Iron Stomper and you go fight at the war front and it's 6 episodes and it's live action? Like, that would be amazing, right? Like, you could always do something like that. And that's what they seem to be teasing. Like, if you read between the lines, they say that they're looking at what the Watcher was saying and the most well-received things, and that they further want to explore these beyond just animation. Beyond animation, comics is cool, but that's even a smaller fraction of the fan base. Like, What If had a fraction of the views that the least popular MCU thing has had? So, given it even a smaller, more dedicated fraction of views based on comics seems kind of pointless, although there is certainly a fan base for that. I think live action, bringing some of these into live action, is going to be the next step, because there's always room for expansion and telling interesting tales, and going into these pockets of the universe that are worth exploring in more than just animation that people honestly aren't that interested in other than the most hardcore.